energy can raise the temperature of substance. Electric energy can run a fan or bulb. Unit of energy is joule, written as J. Another part of universe is matter. Matter is defined as anything that has mass and occupies a space. For example, air, water, a stone, book, these substance, all these substances occupy a space and have some mass. Chemistry deals with nature, properties, and various other aspects of matters. So here we will discuss matter in detail. Matters may be two types: pure matters and mixture. Pure matters are elements and compounds. Pure matter can be defined as the matter which has its own fixed composition and characteristic physical and chemical properties is called pure matter. As we know, pure matters are two types: elements and compounds. What is definition of element? An element is a pure substance made up of only one kind of atoms and cannot be broken down into simpler substances by ordinary method. For example, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, iron, gold, copper, these are elements. Compound. A compound is defined as pure substance formed when two or more different elements combine chemically in a fixed ratio. A compound has properties different from those of its constituent elements. Here, it is better to understand a compound, of course, is made up of two or more elements in fixed proportion, but it has its own characteristic property. The properties of compound is very much different from the properties of elements by which it is made up of. Suppose we should explain water. Water has formula H2O. That means water is made up of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen. But water has its own characteristic property, which is very different from the properties of hydrogen and oxygen. Take one example. Water, that means at room temperature it is liquid, but hydrogen at room temperature is gas, oxygen at room temperature is gas. Similarly, we are eating table salt, which is sodium chloride, made up of sodium and chlorine, but the sodium chloride salt has very different property from sodium, which is a metal, and chlorine, which is a non-metal. These two elements are far different from the properties of salt. So now we are clear that compound which is made up of element have different property than the properties of its elements. What about mixture? How can we define a mixture? A mixture is a substance formed by the physical combination of two or more substances in any proportion, where each component retains its own property and can be separated by physical methods. Suppose air. Air is a mixture of nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, and other gases just like moisture, dust particle, etc. So these gases can be separated from one another from air by physical means. Milk contains water, fats, proteins, and sugars. Homogeneous mixture. A homogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the composition is uniform throughout and the components are not visibly distinguishable. Suppose we are taking example of sugar dissolved in water, that is called sarbat. In sugar solution of water, sugar is invisible into water solution, and in any portion of the sample, the ratio of water and sugar will be same. Similarly, in air, the percentage of nitrogen 78 and percentage of oxygen is about 22 almost, and these proportion in air is everywhere almost. Heterogeneous mixture. A heterogeneous mixture can be defined as a mixture in which the composition is not uniform throughout and different compounds can be seen and distinguished easily. Suppose oil is kept in water. Some oil drops are kept into a water sample. You will find this mixture, water and oil, are separate. Sand and water, you will find the sand is not completely miscible into water. That's why they keep their identity and are visible totally. Thank you.